This week, all U.S. Congress members received $50 in Bitcoin as part of the Crypto for Congress initiative. The donations are part of an effort to familiarize lawmakers with crypto and jumpstart a digital asset strategy for the United States. Joining us right now to talk about it is Brent Boring, founder and president of the Digital Chamber of Congress, the group behind the initiative. Good morning to you. It's a fascinating effort to try to get Congress to understand what's really happening here behind crypto. There are questions, by the way, about whether these donations, if this $50 of Bitcoin turns into I don't know what, does it create any legal ethical issues?
No, absolutely not. Look, the best way to learn something new is to experience it for yourself. And we want our elected officials to experience the power of blockchain technology in their own hands. And our hope is that members will start to understand the critical importance blockchain technology is going to play in the global economy for many generations to come. That's the point of this.
How much of, though, is this an effort at pushing Congress to, I imagine, create laws or open up some laws around cryptocurrencies and blockchain and the like? And how much of it is it about dealing with the regulatory complex? Because to some degree, ultimately, it's going to be the Treasury Department and it's going to be the SEC, which is going to decide the fate and future of all of this, no?
It's bigger than that. Blockchain technology is the most important technological innovation we will see in our lifetimes. Blockchain is the financial infrastructure of the new digital economy. Look, there's many other nations like China, Singapore, Japan, Switzerland, the European Union. They understand this and they are all racing to have dominance in this space. And the US isn't even on the playing field. This would be a significant challenge to both our national security and our economic security to have foreign actors controlling the systems and the governance that will power the digital economy. This is our message.
Perry Ann, I don't know if you've seen it, it's relatively recent, but over in the UK, something occurred in terms of regulation for derivatives based on Bitcoin, and I think it was a setback for Bitcoin because I think the premise by the regulatory agency over there was that it's so hard to value the underlying asset that they don't want trading, I think, in derivatives. Are you up to speed on that? And was that a setback in the last 24 hours or so?
This industry faces many regulatory hurdles. In the early 1990s, policymakers in Washington, they saw the potential for the internet, for broadband, and for mobile technologies, and they set policies to allow innovation and competition that developed the world that we live in today. We need policymakers to understand these emerging innovations in blockchain technology and in cryptocurrencies and set policies that will nurture these emerging technologies and keep the United States in an innovation leadership position. There's many examples, whether it's these derivatives issues within the UK or here in the US with securities issues, tax issues, and many others. It's time to understand this technology. And we are falling behind because of our lack of understanding, and that is ceding our technological leadership. And that's just not a risk that we should be willing to take.
If there was one thing you could fight for, because you have a lot of issues you're pushing here, but if there was one thing you could get tomorrow, what would it be?
We need a national strategy for blockchain technology. And the first thing to do is to understand it. Education is key for members of Congress to make informed decisions about this technology. And we are encouraging you to learn everything you can about this technology because it is going to impact almost every aspect of the economy, from financial systems to monetary policy to identity, supply chains, and other critical infrastructure. We first have to start with the basis of simplicity and just understand what it is. And that's what we're trying to accomplish with Crypto for Congress.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.